Welcome back, Loyola. We have a great semester of shows in store for you, covering everything from news to sports and entertainment. Today, you'll hear about some new dining options, as well as where to go for a campus poetry slam. And of course, we'll have the latest on the men's lacrosse home opener. It's all up on Loyola Today, a student-produced program highlighting what's going on around Loyola and Baltimore. I'm Birshel Titi. We begin today with some good food news. Loyola is expanding its options for the Evergreen Card. SGA members and Loyola students are working together to get the most popular restaurants to come together and become Evergreen swipeable. Reporter Laura Dower has more.
Has a unique dining system compared to other universities. Students are able to use their Loyola ID swipe cards both on and off campus. With access to local restaurants such as Chipotle, the Evergreen, Subway, Sketty Eddie's, and CVS, Loyola is looking to add more restaurants and convenience stores to their list. SGA members are striving to get this plan into action. Could you tell us more about this?
Sure. So Loyola has a bunch of restaurants and places on outside of campus that are currently Evergreen swipeable. And one of the things that the students have voiced to the Student Government Association is that we want more restaurants and more organizations and companies on the Evergreen Card. And we asked people what they wanted to see on the Evergreen Card. And
I think it would be cool to have like maybe Wendy's or McDonald's, something like close to campus.
Student Government Association is going to advocate for our different restaurants within the survey. So some of them include Dunkin' Donuts, Alonzo's, Loco Hombre, Payway, Vito's Pizza, Sophie's Crepes, King Walk. We want to add a little more diversity to the Evergreen Card.
Did you hear that the Evergreen Swipe might be expanding their usage to other places off campus?
Yes, I saw that on a survey that we got online.
Okay. And what places would you like to see become Evergreen Swipeable?
Probably Giant, the
Okay.
supermarket, and Cafe Hun are my favorite.
I think it would be pretty sweet if there was a grocery store that's on York Road. I don't know, like maybe Giant or something, because then it would help out, York Road a little bit.
Like I said, I don't use it too much, but using a grocery store would be good.
With the excitement and interest in the current Evergreen expansion, Loyola is eager to see what options lie ahead.
Thanks, Laura. It's good to know Loyola is looking for ways to improve and expand student life both on and off campus. A more magical sort of dining experience recently took over Loyola's McGuire Hall. The magic transported students into a world of wizards. Students were able to try many different Harry Potter themed dishes at the event last week. For only $10, they got an all-they-could-eat buffet. There were also Harry Potter themed food and prizes, and of course, a Harry Potter film played in the background. The funds from the charity event benefited Relay for Life, Habitat for Humanity, and the Center for Community Service and Justice. While the Center for Community Service and Justice benefited from the event, it's also doing the same for members of our very own community with Fair Trade Fridays. I recently visited one of the events to find out what it's all about. Fair Trade Fridays continues to be a hit with Loyola. CCSJ staffers gave us a glimpse of their new project.
Trade Fridays started because CCSJ was moving to a new office, and we wanted to invite the campus community to come in and see our new facility. And so we thought that it might be nice to offer a gift to people, and we decided coffee. Who doesn't love coffee? And on top of that, one of our staff suggested fair trade coffee would be more appropriate because that's something that we try to promote in the office.
And according to Catherine Doyle, CCSJ promotes more than just a cup of coffee.
It's not only a free cup of coffee that we're trying to give away here in CCSJ, but we're also trying to educate students about fair trade as a movement and as a global trade model, and how their choices as a consumer really do impact the world and impact the environment.
Consumers like Kate Murphy also are aware of their impact.
This is our second semester doing Fair Trade Fridays, and we actually have a really cool initiative going on this semester. Each week we have different coffee. We have coffee from different countries. So this week the coffee's from Peru, and I think it's the best one we've had thus far, so it's been my favorite.
Students have loved Fair Trade Fridays. I think it's the perfect environment to sort of hang out on a Friday morning. We often have like newspapers to read from the Times to the Sun, and it's a cool environment to just come and chill, and there's music playing. I think students have really liked it.
Since the first semester, CCSJ has received a strong interest from the Loyola community.
Overall, we've had a really good turnout of students, and we've been really happy to see over the course of the year that faculty and administrators have started coming increasingly. And so we really have a good blend of faculty and administrators and students.
You can join the project by going to Fair Trade Fridays every Friday from 9 to 12 at CCSJ. Along with food and fair trade events, Loyola is also making more of a difference by going green. Earlier this month, faculty and students met to discuss how simple changes in daily activities can increase sustainability and educate students. Residents of Flannery O'Connor, Ronner, and Gardens are competing to reduce energy. The group that can reduce the most amount of energy will win a prize and a pizza party. Don't go anywhere. We've got more events happening around campus to tell you about right after this message.
Hey Loyola, have you ever wanted to be on TV?
Well, we have an opportunity for you. By joining Graycom's news team, you can have the chance for first-hand experience to report and video on campus events and news.
It's called The Echo. It's a bi-weekly 30-minute show run by students, focusing on everything you need to know about what's going on campus, in Baltimore, and all over the world.
So if you're interested in joining our team, please send your information to Katie Bigley at the email address at the bottom of your screen. Just remember, there's no previous experience required.
So if you can see yourself sitting right where I am now, The Echo can make that happen for you. I'm Brianna Berg.
And I'm Philip Reed Francisco. So come join us on
The Echo.
Welcome back. A new organization on campus is stirring up talk in the Loyola community. The Native American Student Association held its first meeting this week. Reporter Victoria Renone has more.
The Native American Student Association, or NASA, held their first meeting since its establishment in the Alana office. NASA is a new addition to the Alana clubs and will work to educate the Loyola community about Native American culture. NASA teamed up with the Caribbean Student Union to explore relevant topics about Christopher Columbus and the discovery of America. Students held an open discussion based on the movie and their opinions. Students participated in several traditional activities, which included food. This has been Victoria Reynaud reporting for Loyola Today.
Calling all Greyhound poets, you now have a new place to show off your skills. The Greyhound Collective Poetry Revival kicked off last week and is creating a buzz on our campus. Our own Sheila Watko has the story.
Thursday, February 16th, WLOY Loyola Radio and the Greyhound Collective Poetry Revival held an open mic poetry night in the reading room.
Tonight's event is an open mic poetry event. We're collaborating with the Greyhound Collective Poetry Revival, and we have a poet from the community coming in and speaking, and we're also encouraging people to do their own thing and perform what they've got.
Students who attend are treated to coffee and pastries. They can relax with their friends while being entertained by poetry and music performances by other students as well as special guest poets from around Baltimore.
I try to do these events once a month. I work for the radio station, so it's kind of a requirement, but they're really great. It's a lot of good stuff.
WLOY open mic nights are a great opportunity for students on campus interested in poetry and music to get inspired by their classmates' work or share some projects of their own.
I've done a few of these now. It's very stimulating because you get a live audience. It's also freeing because you're able to really share what you consider very personal but also artistic.
If you are interested in attending the next poetry night or in sharing your own work, there is a new opportunity each week.
Every Thursday, WLY hosts a singer-songwriter coffee house, an open mic coffee house, or a late-night concert in order to promote local music and students on campus doing their own type of thing.
To find out when WLOY's next late-night event is happening, check the events page on their website, wloy.org.
If poetry isn't your thing, there are plenty of other events here on campus to get involved in. Loyola and the Relay for Life group are teaming up in an effort to fight cancer. Local restaurants are promoting the cause by giving a portion of their proceeds to the event. This week, the Evergreen Cafe gave 10% of its earnings to support cancer research. The Green Turtle is also encouraging customers to grab a bite and a cocktail, with proceeds going to Loyola University's Relay for Life event on March 31st in Ritz Arena. Turning now to sports, the lacrosse Greyhounds opened the 73rd season of men's lacrosse on Saturday afternoon. The Greyhounds took a 13-8 victory over University of Delaware Blue Hens. The game got rough with penalties from both teams. The Hounds ended the last quarter when Michael Sawyer scored the winning goal. Senior Eric Lusby reached a career high as well, scoring 4 goals in one game. The victory was Loyola's 3rd straight season opener win and 19th win over Delaware. The Greyhounds returned to Ridley Athletic Complex Saturday when they face Towson University. Well, it looks like there's a lot to do and keep up with on Loyola's campus. From sports to community service, students and faculty continue to stay involved. We'll be on the lookout for more events, so stay tuned. Until next time, this has been Loyola Today. Have a great spring break.